flirters. Hello, flirters.
Hey, flirters.
This is our first official flART-formational video. We are so thrilled to be introducing different artists and types of art and art projects through flART-formational videos. It's going to be such a blast.
We're so excited.
So excited. We're just going to jump right into our first flART. I just thought of a new word. flART vacation, which is, it's kind of provocation's a big word. It's like prompt. But anyway, I don't know if that's going to stick. We'll have to see.
It's a great idea.
Anyway, you guys, this is so appropriate for right now. So the other day, I came across a news article about a mythical creature called an Amabie. Amabie. That's how you say it. It's a Japanese creature that dates way back to, oh my goodness. It dates, is it the 1600s that it first started? No, that's something else. I think it was the 1800s. So what is a mythical creature? Like, what is a myth?
Well, Barb, it seems like a myth is something that's really important in the early days of a culture, but sometimes myths are developed and created more recently.
So it's like a story that tells you something about somebody's history.
Yeah.
But it might not be a true story. It might just like help you understand it.
True.
That's super cool.
That's a really good way to put that, Barb. I like that.
So this Amabie is something that emerged in 1846, we think.
Here's a picture of one.
Amabie, it spoke in human language, which is really cool, and it has these crazy characteristics. Now, artists like to draw them all the time because this is how the myth goes. This creature emerged from the ocean, and it said, "Draw me and show to the people so that you can be free from disease." How cool is that?
That's pretty crazy.
So,
it's pretty cool. And very appropriate for today's time.
Yeah, the
Don't you
last
guys think?
few months, because of this coronavirus, people have been, all kinds of artists and just people in general have been drawing the Amabie as a I think they're doing it for unity. Some of them really do believe it's going to fight off the sickness because, who knows? And so there's a lot of Japanese artists doing it, and it's spread all over the world now.
It's a lot of way to kind of express your anxiety too, and your feelings about what's going on.
It's so cool.
Right?
So they have really specific characteristics, but beyond these physical characteristics, it can look like anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. They have a bird head, 3 tails, human hair, and remember, they speak, they talk like people too, which I just think is delightful, because you could draw an Amabie saying anything you want, because they speak just like us, and they have a fish's scaly body. And I'll tell you what, some of the ones I've seen almost look like mermaids. Some of them look like crazy fish.
Wow.
There's just so many cool things.
There's a lot of possibilities here. There's many different ways that we could take the idea, the traits of an Amabie, and create a creature that could look really different from someone else's.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of interesting. It's a pretty cool prompt. Definitely appropriate.
I would encourage
today.
all of you flirters to draw more than one. Before you start
so cool.
the official project, maybe just get some paper and just see what you come up with. You might like the second one you do better than the first one, or the third one better than the second one.
That's how it works for me. I usually like the 17th one
Yeah.
best.
You get such good ideas while you're drawing. I've had that
Barb.
experience before.
It's so true.
What are we gonna get in our flirting kits this week?
What are
It
we
has
gonna
to
do? do something I think is really cool. We are going to make a printing plate out of styrofoam. This is something that a lot of times we find food packaged in or other things, and this is a great way to upcycle or recycle. So this is going to be our printing plate.
Oh, and you know what? I'm wearing a very specific wardrobe for this project. What does it say, Joy?
Preserve our planet.
Preserve our planet. It's a really important message. And these styrofoam plates, we're not throwing them away. We're using them to make things, which is so darn cool.
It's just the best thing ever. So what you're going to get to do is you're going to have a plate here, and you're going to get more than one, right? Because again, going back to what we talked about, our first one is not always the one that we like the
Trial and
best.
error is very important.
You might want to make a couple of them too. You might want to,
all kinds of different,
right? Different prints.
Amabie and friends.
Be so cool. So once you get a sketch you like, you're going to take, this is a plastic tool, and you're going to be able to hold and carve. So I don't have my sketch here, so I'm just going to kind of create a bird head, or the beginning of one. And so this is how you can press down, and you'll be working flat probably, so you don't have to worry about it going all the way through, but press lightly at first, and you can create a design on your plate. It's like a drawing basically, but you're pressing in and carving away.
And this, is an example that we have that's already done. It's just a fun, silly little design.
Yeah, this is just
from
a
a while
design.
ago.
So I created this one here.
Why does that have paint? Why is that a different color, Joyce?
Oh my gosh, because I already printed with it.
So is it like, it's like making a stamp?
It is. It is. And you know what? I think possibly what you could do, and it might be a great idea, is to tape your drawing to the front of this. If it is the same
really
size,
good idea,
if it's
Joyce.
a size that will fit on here, and then you can kind of press into the paper with your tool, and it'll carve right over your drawing and make a
That
copy.
is a good idea, because it's hard to erase stuff off phone sometimes if you mess up. You might put some dents in your phone while you erase it.
Yep,
Nobody
it
wants
is
that.
true. So this one, I used a foam brush to add a thin layer of paint, and then I printed. Or actually, you can lay it down and print like that.
Whatever's most comfortable, I would say.
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly. So I just did. It came out pretty good, I think. And sometimes you might have thin lines that don't show up, and you can just make them deeper. Well, anything more?
I mean, that just about does it. We can't wait to see you guys soon. The next step is, we're gonna have what we call, we decided to call it a flART about. It's gonna be a Zoom sesh where we just meet up and we show each other our art. That was kind of hard to say. And this is also a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, you guys. Click subscribe so you know when the new videos are coming out. You can ask your parents to order a flART kit for you. Say please, don't be too bossy about it, because nobody likes a bossy pants. There's links